They thought it was just another storm. In the quiet, isolated town of Salem, Montana, nestled deep within the mountains, a blizzard was rolling in. Nothing they hadn't seen 100 times before. But this time was different. This time, the storm brought something with it. It started at the sheriff's department. A slow crimson trickled down the wall. At first, they thought it was a burst pipe, maybe rust. But then the trickle formed letters, words. The sheriff, the priest, the deputies. They all just stood there, staring in disbelief as verses from Ezekiel carved themselves into the plaster. I will fill your mountains with the dead. And then came the roar, a sound that wasn't animal, wasn't machine, but something ancient and furious that shook the very foundations of the town. The power went out, the phones went dead. Salem was cut off from the world, trapped under the weight of the snow, and an encroaching, unspeakable dread. That's when the plague began. It wasn't a sickness, not in the way we understand it. It was a madness, a hunger. Neighbors turned on neighbors. Families tore each other apart. One by one, the townspeople started to eat each other alive, driven by an impulse that was both terrifying and divine. Forget everything you think you know about zombie stories. This isn't about a virus or a mindless horde. This is the story of what happens when a higher power decides it's done forgiving. When the final judgment isn't a reckoning, but a reset. In Salem, the angel of death doesn't arrive to punish the wicked. He comes to erase everything, every soul, every memory, every last trace that the town ever existed. The storm isn't just a storm, it's a shroud. And as the scripture bleeds from the walls, the few who remain sane realize a horrifying truth. God hasn't abandoned them. He's just decided to start over, and they are the first to be deleted. What would you do if the scripture on the wall wasn't a promise of salvation, but a death sentence written in your own blood? In Salem, there are no heroes, no escape, and no one is coming to help. There is only the storm, the hunger, and the final, terrible silence. Thank you so much for watching. If you were captivated by this story, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the edge of reality. We'll see you in the next one.